What's going on, Space Monkeys? Welcome to Political Fight Club. I'm Robert Durden. This episode's going to be very, very short, and it's just me tooting my own horn. I love saying "I told you so," and this is one of those things I predicted very recently, and it's coming to fruition right in front of our eyes here, you guys. So, Krystal and Saagar left Hills Rising recently, and I made at least 2 episodes making fun of Ryan Grimm and Emily Jashinsky and saying that they're, wet blankets for the fire that was rising. And I've been absolutely vindicated in that prediction. And some people came at me saying that I don't give Saagar enough credit or whatever. I do not agree with Saagar on a lot of things, but I absolutely do give him plenty of credit. And he absolutely does have a following that enjoys what he puts out. And the mistake that they made was replacing Krystal with Ryan Grimm, in my opinion. But I think beyond that, I think the mistake that The Hill made was they think that the format of Rising is what was popular, when it's really the personalities that were on Rising and their chemistry together, Krystal and Saagar, that was super popular. And I'm going to give you the numbers of Breaking Point's, their new show, versus the Hills Rising today. So these numbers are within the last 20 minutes, okay? And they each put up 6 or 7 videos together. Now, he'll put up more than that, but I'm talking about just the ones with Emily and Ryan Grimm versus just the numbers of Saagar and Krystal on Breaking Points. Here are the numbers for Krystal and Saagar as of about a half hour ago. 46,000, 50,000, 29,000, 47,000, 90,000, and 23,000 for a grand total of 285,000 views this morning in the last 3 hours. Around the same time, a lot of those videos went up. A little bit earlier than that, actually. So Advantage Rising, about 4 hours ago. Here is what their top 6 videos with Ryan and Emily looked like. 4.4 thousand, 10,000, 3,500. Emily's Radar, 3.8 thousand. Grimm's Radar, 5,000. And by far their best video of the day, 26,000. And that was because it was talking about the existence of UFOs for a grand total of under 53,000 views. 52.7 thousand views to be exact in 4 hours. So, for all you mathematicians out there, Rising now is getting about 18.6% of the viewership of Krystal and Saagar's new show, which just aired yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah! Somebody put the fire out! It was Ryan Grimm, the wet blanket! So, that's exactly what I expected, y'all. I mean, they're getting less than 1/5 the viewership that Krystal and Saagar's new show is getting. So, let's make it worse than that. Everybody's unsubscribed from The Hill. They've now officially lost, I think, 100,000 subscribers since Krystal and Saagar left. Let's get that number up. Let's absolutely make them lose more subs. And let's start subbing to Krystal and Saagar's new show, which I watched at least one of their episodes this morning, and it was really, really good. I think it's going to be even better than Rising, because now that they're no longer affiliated with The Hill, they can really unleash. So I think that you're going to get all of the original chemistry from the original show plus some. So this is great news. I love to see it. I'm kicking the corpse of The Hill, which basically was euthanized by Kyle Kalinske a couple of days ago with his video tearing them apart. And last thing, guys, I'm going to elaborate further on what I think this means. Something has changed in the new generations in terms of the way that they get their politic media, the way that they consume their politics. Old school people, boomers and Gen Xers, they, I think, tended to get their media all from one channel, where they go, I get all of my stuff from Fox, or I get all of my stuff from MSNBC or CNN or whatever. That is no longer the case. Younger people, I think, are getting their news specifically from people that they trust, not a channel. So, like, for me, for instance, I tell you guys the people that I follow on YouTube. And it does not matter what show that they go to, I trust them as an individual. And I think a lot of younger people do that. If that were not the case, when Krystal and Saagar left Rising's numbers wouldn't have dropped like this, and their new numbers at breaking points would not be this astronomically high. But because they are trustworthy people, Saagar and Krystal, and also, all these other people, it doesn't matter where they go, their following is going to follow them, and that's a good thing. It means that people have grown past the idea that you should consume all of your media from one channel. And I think the reason for that is that people don't trust channels. A channel's only as good as the personalities that make it up. And we've learned that lesson, so that when people like Krystal and Saagar leave a channel, people just go, I don't care about that channel anymore, I'm going to follow them wherever they go. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So congratulations to Krystal and Saagar. That's awesome. You guys are kicking some ass. I'm sure these numbers are even higher by the time I even get these this video uploaded and rising. Somebody stop the bleeding! Somebody stop the bleeding! Maybe you guys should have treated Krystal Ball a little better on her way out. Maybe then she'd give you a shout out on her new show that gets 5 times the viewership of her old show, which is now the one you guys are stuck with, you fuckers. So keep fighting a good fight out there, guys. I thought I'd drop this on you to make your day. We'll see you later.